Hello and welcome to MindWorkOut. I'm excited to share with you Fast Forward. Fast Forward was created by Dr. Michael Merzenich, who has been described as the world's leading researcher on brain plasticity. His speciality is improving people's ability to think and perceive by redesigning the brain, by training specific areas called brain maps so that they can do more mental work. He has also shown in detail, perhaps more than any other scientist, using scientific evidence, how our brain processing areas change. Dr. Merzenich is known in the field of neuroscience for his breakthrough work with helping deaf people to hear by creating the most commonly used design for the cochlear implant that allows congenitally deaf children to hear. A cochlear implant is an electronic medical device that does the work for the damaged parts of the inner ear and provides sound and signals to the brain. His current work, which I'm excited about, is the plasticity work that helps children with learning differences. He helps them to improve cognition and perception. These techniques are a series of plasticity-based computer programs called Fast Forward, and it's already helped thousands. Fast Forward is disguised as a children's game, and what's amazing about it is how quickly the change occurs. In some cases, people who've had a lifetime of cognitive difficulties are able to use this program and start to develop in areas that surprise their parents and closest people to them. I'm excited because it's really helping children with autism. My son has autism and I've seen how much this has empowered him. He said the other day when he finished one of the programs, he said, "I am smart." And it was lovely to hear because it rewards them as well. They give them really great visual, auditory reward systems every time they get something right. And I've seen how much my son's cognitive ability has grown. He's able to focus for longer, he's able to take complicated instructions, he asks more questions, he's more understanding. Our son has this greater perception, so his speed is very good and his retention is incredible and is exciting. So I wanted to find a way for me to bring this to other parents who've got children with learning differences, because the joy that we have experienced seeing how much this has helped our son. Clearly, when we increase what we learn, we increase what we know. Dr. Merzenich has a claim that we can change the very structure of our brain and we can increase its capacity to learn. This is really, truly exciting, and I've waited for a while before I shared this because I wanted to make sure that I understood it and that I could help other people with this. We can change the structure of our brain, and it does have the capacity to grow. It's very different to a computer. A brain is constantly adapting itself. The cerebral cortex, a thin outer layer of the brain, is actually refining its processing capacities to fit each task that happens. The brain is not an inanimate vessel. It's not fixed. Think of it like a living creature with an appetite. The more information you give it, the more nourishment, the more exercise, the more it grows. Dr. Merzenich believes that practicing a new skill under the right conditions can have hundreds of millions and possibly billions of new connections between the nerve cells in the brain maps. Things like memory processing, speed and learning can all change and reorganize the brain maps, and we call that neuroplasticity. So if you would like to find out how this can help you or your loved one, then get in touch. Initial assessments are £45, and I will spend the hour speaking to you about your child to understand every part of their learning journey, their weaknesses, their strengths, and with that information that I can gather from you, we'll be able to create and choose the right program for your child to start with. It's so relaxed and fun and simple to use, and I can't wait to share this with anybody who really wants to help their child to grow those neural connections within their pathways so that they can have more density, so they can become stronger, they can become more confident, and they can access their true potential.